Sean Spicer actually used to be kind of a fun dude. In fact, he used to like dressing up like a bunny in the White House. Easter bunny, to be specific. So at the White House, there is an annual Easter roll, and Sean Spicer, here's a picture of him from 2008, used to dress as the Easter bunny for the kids. This is when Bush was still in office. This is March 24th, 2008, under the George Bush administration. Sean Spicer slipped into a heavy white bunny suit and paraded himself around the lawn of the White House.
No, sorry, embarrassing.
Come on, no.
Sorry.
I disagree. You know why I disagree? Because this shows the human side of him. And
no, it actually literally shows the bunny side of him.
It does. But the reason why we are talking about this now is because someone unearthed a Politico interview with Sean Spicer where he talked about how much he loves being the bunny. He didn't like try to hide it. He did an interview about it, okay? So at the time, he was working in the Trade Department in the White House. So he wasn't a press secretary yet, obviously. But he loved doing this because he enjoyed working with the kids. So among Sean's other distinctions are, oh, by the way, this is from his GOP.com bios, just to show you that he's not trying to hide that he did this. Among Sean's other distinctions are serving as an Easter bunny at the White House Easter egg roll, being lampooned by The Onion, cited as a moment of zen by The Daily Show, and being mocked by David Letterman. I thought that was fun way to cap his bio. Also, during the interview with Politico, he said, "Kids love the Easter bunny. There's something real special about seeing all the families on the White House lawn. The First Lady and several members of the cabinet, including Ambassador Susan Schwab, read to the children during the day." He also apparently couldn't help but get political while he was the Easter bunny. He's not supposed to speak to the kids, but he he told Politico, "I kept telling the kids that egg sports help grow the economy and create jobs. All of the stuff kids got in their Easter baskets from Colombia entered the US almost entirely duty-free. But when the Easter bunny brought stuff made in the US to the kids in Colombia, he had to pay stiff tariffs. Congress should pass the Colombia trade agreement and end one-way trade."
No.
I think it's weird.
No, I've never disagreed with you more on a topic. Okay, so first of all, don't talk to kids about stiff tariffs.
I don't think he actually did that. I think he was just trying to be fun during the interview.
Okay, second of all, it's like a thing you do because you're kind of embarrassed about it, but you don't want to seem like you're not being defensive. And third of all, don't dress up in costumes unless it's Halloween. And even so, don't be the Easter bunny.
Are you kidding me right now? So like, you wouldn't dress up like, I don't know, Santa for your kids?
For my kids, yes,
Okay.
but not for other people's kids and not in front of the president.
Okay, so what if there was some sort of holiday party, Christmas party, whatever, thrown by someone you know, and there's gonna be a bunch of kids there, and they're like, "We need a Santa, will you dress up as Santa?"
But Santa is totally different than the Easter bunny.
It's not.
Easter bunny is, look, I'm gonna say something totally inappropriate here, emasculating. He's in a purple female Easter bunny outfit, first of all. You go back to the Bush picture, you'll see it, okay? I'm not wearing that outfit, and maybe that makes me a bad guy, maybe that makes me wrong, but I'm not wearing it. It's just not happening.
Maybe Sean Spicer is comfortable.
Come on, dude. I'm not wearing that outfit. I love you, but I'm not wearing it.
That photo is just so good.
Like, knowing that Sean Spicer, the current press secretary, is in that outfit, in that picture, I'm. Oops. I can't have it.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay, all right, and I can't.
He's having fun.
I hear you.
Look,
I'm the bad guy.
I don't like him, and I hope that that's clear from all the commentary that I've had in the past, right? So let's separate all of that. Let's separate the fact that he's constantly making excuses for the worst president that we've ever had, and just focus on the fact that he liked to dress up like this because he liked entertaining the kids and having a little bit of fun. It shows his human side. If anything, this is the one and only thing that people like me can hold on to and say, all right, he's human, A
little too human. If I just think about it from old school perspective. So we do a show called Old School. Check it out for members, tytnetwork.com/join. To become a member, get this show in its entirety, ad-free and old school. Anyways, I digress. And all the old school guys, Jesus, JR, Ben, all the guys who've been on this show for a long time. It just wouldn't happen, dude. It just wouldn't happen. I mean, and if they told me, hey, I dressed up as an Easter bunny, I would give them the Steve-O line. I really wish you hadn't told me that. I really wish you hadn't told me that. And finally, the Easter Bunny is more weird than other things. The kids like the Easter Bunny? No, they don't. When I showed my 2-year-old, 3-year-old the Easter Bunny at a mall, if they see Santa, they're like, yeah, let's go take pictures with Santa, and all the different ages, right? When I showed them the Easter Bunny, a giant freaking bunny, they think Killer Bunny. Like they immediately, I remember Joy, she like hugged onto me like, no, Baba, no, not Sean Spicer.
There are plenty of kids that love the Easter Bunny. You can't just say that based on what your kids like, right?
Okay.
So
most kids think.
I think it's weird.
Okay.
I think it's cute. And by the way, just to go back to Cenk's point that he's probably trying to play this off and he's actually really hoping to hide it. In 2016, he did tweet about it, okay? During the campaign, he wrote, the good old days.
Not me, Spicer did.
Spicer did. The good old days, what I would give to hide in a bunny costume again. I'm pretty sure that he still feels the same way at this moment.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse. So I did an ad for Hubcap Heaven a long time ago. You know what that was? Embarrassing.
Really? It's
okay.
not that big of a deal.
It's not, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but come to Hubcap Heaven to la 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 la, right?
You gotta eat, Cenk.
I hear you, and boy, did I have to eat back then. I was starving, right? But it's not like my proudest moment. And it's like for him to be like, oh man, the good old days when I was an Easter Bunny. Okay, and Bush hugged me. And
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Guilty. Podcast The Young Turks anytime you want. tytnetwork.com/join.
I think it's weird.
No, it's not weird. In fact, you'll think,
You know, I'm like a smart person.
do it now. tytnetwork.com/join.